So my name's Mike MacMillan. I'm studying the Joint Master of Nuclear Engineering between the EPFL and the ETH Zurich. I started Bachelor of Engineering in Chemical Engineering in Canada at Dalhousie University. And then I also did a Bachelor of Science in Physics at the same university. So I finished those in 2012. And then in the fall of 2012, I started here at the EPFL in the Nuclear Master Program. Coming from having done some work in the environmental industry, looking at climate change and greenhouse gases, I guess my passion is looking at how we can kind of provide the energy that the world needs right now, and going forward as the world develops, getting more and more energy, but doing that without necessarily increasing our carbon footprint, increasing the gases that we emit to the atmosphere, trying to do that in the most clean way possible. And I feel like nuclear is the way that we can do that right now. I guess more personally, I'm interested in making nuclear safer and making it more acceptable to people, that they can be proud to say, okay, we're going to power this country with nuclear rather than coal-fired power plants or oil-fired power plants. My favorite course so far was the nuclear safety course that we take in the second semester. And what that does is it kind of exposes you to some of the different considerations that you have when you're operating a nuclear power plant. So in light of kind of some of the accidents that we had in the past, Chernobyl or 3 Mile Island, or more recently Fukushima, that you have these potential incidents, how now we can predict if they would happen with a certain design, and then even more importantly, how do we prevent them from happening? How do we introduce design aspects that we can eliminate these kind of risks, or at least reduce them to where, you're not really worried that they're going to happen on a daily basis or even on the lifetime of the plant basis. The first semester you start here in Lausanne. You do a semester of 30 credits here, and then you write your exams in January, and then you would move to Zurich because the second semester is at the ETHZ there. And so you do another semester in Zurich, building on the concepts that you have in the first semester, learning a little bit more about kind of some detailed aspects of nuclear engineering. And then following that second semester, you start an internship working at a company in Switzerland or overseas for at least 8 weeks. And so that's kind of building some of your professional experience. For the last 2 semesters, you go to the Paul Scher Institute, which is the research institute associated with the program, and so there you have a chance to do some research into the nuclear engineering, into various parts, whether it's thermal hydraulics or safety or the neutronics and the fuel or materials. There's a wide breadth of things that you can study there, and you can kind of focus your learning at that point into what you really want to get out of the masters, of your thesis there at the end. So, but I'm really interested in kind of going out to a business, to a power plant, to a consulting firm, and being able to contribute my knowledge and solve some problems that are really happening right now, not necessarily theoretical problems that may happen in the future, but kind of hoping to solve some problems today that we can put into practice.